Hello and welcome to today's Thought for the Day on Monday the 6th of December, the feast day of St Nicholas. As you can see, I'm not exactly inside the tower, inside the Chapel Royal of St Peter ad Vincula, but standing outside the White Tower where one of the half dozen or so Christmas installations has been set up. These are all on the theme of animals because, as you know, animals were gifts to the Tower of London when people came to visit the King, etc. So we have lions, we have a zebra here, there's the polar bear, there's the elephant and the monkeys. Anyway, this one's outside the White Tower and this is a zebra or a zebra, depending on how you pronounce it. First though, I want to very much thank the anonymous person who very kindly sent me 12 sausage rolls and 24 Cornish pasties. I'm not quite sure whether this was as a birthday present at the beginning of December or part of an advent calendar, but Barbara and I will enjoy tucking into 12 sausage rolls, large sausage rolls, and 24 Cornish pasties over the coming weeks. Today, as I say, is the 6th of December and the feast of St Nicholas. Now, we don't know a great deal about this man. We know most of him by legend and tradition, a bit like some of the stories here in the Tower of London. What we do know is that he was a 4th century bishop, probably born on a Greek island, but spent most of his ministry as a bishop working in Turkey, Asia Minor, which is southern Turkey today. He died there roughly in the year 374, and he's famous, of course, because he became known eventually through tradition and legend and through various stories as becoming Father Christmas, or Santa Claus, Saint Nicholas. Why? Because he was a great supporter of young children, someone who tried to care for children, and in particular for young girls which were being sent into prostitution. One of the legends and stories is that 3 young girls were to be put into prostitution by their father because he couldn't afford their dowry. So each night he would drop a sack of gold through the window of their house in the hope that this would act as a dowry and save the girls from prostitution. And hence the story, the legend, if you like, of St Nicholas delivering presents for centuries to come and through to today. Well, this is it's a nice story, it's a good story, and it's a happy story with a happy end. But not all stories associated with children are happy stories with happy endings. I think particularly this week of the tragic story of Arthur Llewellyn Hughes, the little 6-year-old boy who was tortured and murdered by his parents. That's a really sad story and reminds us of how vulnerable children can often be. I'm sorry, you can probably hear the raven squawking in the background. Good morning to you as well. Here at the chapel, we are again over this Christmas season going to be doing what we can to support children locally. As you know, we support children through the food bank, and this year we'll be raising some funds to support the children of Afghan refugees who are living locally as well. And so in this Thought for the Day, I hope that you might find an opportunity not just also perhaps to support your children, your grandchildren, those you love and care about, but also maybe to look outwards as well and be able to support some children locally in some way around you. Today is the feast of St Nicholas, and we thank God for him, the legend which he left us, and for the fact that we can give and help children at this particular time of the year. So I finish finally again by thanking the anonymous person for the 12 sausage rolls and the 24 Cornish pasties which Barbara and I will enjoy eating ourselves and sharing with others. Thank you.